To take over elements. At 1200 today, we announced a unilateral suspension of operations in Fallujah. As Mr. Senor said, the purpose of that unilateral suspension of operations is to give a political track an opportunity to attempt to reduce the violence. They are conducting those discussions at this time, and we'll let them work. However, it is important to understand that the coalition remains firm that should these discussions break down, the coalition military forces are prepared to go back on the offensive operations. The Baghdad region, very quickly down, first of all, to the town of An-Najaf. But in the key sectors such as Sadr City inside Baghdad, the coalition is in firm control, and there's no challenge from Sadr and his people that is beyond the capability of the Iraqi security forces and the coalition forces to handle. Fallujah, as you know, continues to be under a suspension of offensive operations. We would expect by this time tomorrow morning that we should have firm coalition control of all facilities, government facilities, Iraqi police stations inside al-Qud.
Are you in effect facing a new war? And if not, how would you describe what?
So at this point, our assessment is that the offensive operations are going well. We expect that we should be able to regain control over any government Iraqi facilities that have been occupied in the last couple of days by Sadr militia.
If you ask the majority of Iraqis if they want us to confront a two-bit thug who is trying to use mob violence and intimidation to throw the path to democracy off track here and use a real minority of Iraqis in order to terrorize the majority, most Iraqis would say yes, confront this individual and confront his militia head-on.
The Governing Council before June 30th and whether there's any conflict of interest or other issues.
Thank you, everybody.